Here we go. Y'all, it's Reset Sunday. It is time to get things going. We're 2 days into 45-day challenge. Just to let y'all know, 45-day challenge is just a little bit different than our normal month-to-month burn unit workouts that we do. It's going to be 45 days straight, okay? 45 days straight. There is a calendar that is already in place based off Sunday to Sunday. So you have something to do every single day. I'm going to walk you all through the portal just so you'll know exactly what to look for, because it does look a little bit different than what we normally do. So let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys. When you get access to the portal, and if you do not have access to the portal, please let me know. Please let me know. But once you register, you know that you can log in. You're logging from the home page. Let me go ahead and show you where to find everything at. I'm excited.
And Reagan, excuse me, when you get a chance, you will have to give me approval so I can get access to the portal, okay?
Yes, I certainly will. Thank you for the reminder.
Thanks. Mm-hmm.
And that goes for anybody else. You do have to register here, and then it will take you to your login. The same place you register is the same thing that you log in, or the same place that you log in. Now, make sure whenever you do click on it, you need to make sure that login is actually highlighted after you create your password and your email address, et cetera, et cetera. So what it'll do is it'll give you an opening to all of the pages that you have approval of. The page that you do have approval of is the 45-day challenge. Let me scroll it on down here so we can go there. Here we are. So 45 days of burn. Yes, we're going to burn every single step of the way. We are going to burn. That is the goal. I want us to not only just feel the burn, but I want us to reach the results, reach your goals. So on your piece of paper, and I should have told you all to bring this to the Reset Sunday, but make sure you have a pen and pad so that you can write down notes. You can also get back to me. But I do need you to set your goal. It's February 15th. Where do you want to be? What are you looking to accomplish by February 15th or by your 45th day in the program? Because say you get started on January 3rd, say you get started on March 2nd, whatever. Whenever you get started, 45 days from that point, where do you plan on being? Go ahead and write that down, because that is going to be your goal. Are you working on getting a dress size down? Are you working on your mile time? Are you working on eating cleaner? Are you working on feeling better? Are you looking to reduce the amount of medication that you're on? Are you looking for mobility in your elbow because you just had surgery? What is your goal in 45 days? Period. So write that down, or even sleep on it and think about it, because I want you to be, not that you can't be realistic. I definitely want us to be realistic, but I do want you to be ambitious. Be out there, push yourself outside of your comfort zone. Please do. So this is what you can expect in the 45-day program. 30 minutes of burn unit workouts. Yes, you have so many workouts that you have access to. I've kind of guided you through those things and you'll see it as well, but you have access to well over 100 different workouts in this program. So what it is, we're going to be breaking it up day by day for something different for you to do every single day. We have our Reset live sessions bi-weekly. So if you want to hop on, or if you want to catch the playback, they will happen every other Sunday, and I will post them on this exact page that you are seeing. We have 2 live training sessions per week, so it's a little bit different, but you do have those 2 live sessions that will be hosted with me. That is on Wednesday and that is on Saturday. Wednesday will be at 6:00 p.m. and Saturdays will be at 9 a.m. Those are your live sessions for the week, and y'all know we're gonna get it in, okay? It is happening. Nutrition coaching. Yes, nutrition coaching. That is something that's a little bit different than any other program that you will find. With me, you get that one-on-one coaching, you get that one-on-one attention. I am here, I work for you. So you let me know what you need. Hey, Reagan, I got this Pepsi Cola, what you think? You're gonna hear a response from me. Not an automated system, not an automated text message, but from me live. You're gonna get my personal thoughts and recommendations. So utilize that. I am your certified nutrition specialist. I work for you. So make sure you take advantage over these next 45 days of this relationship that you do have. It comes with a program. And of course, results. I want you to expect results. And honestly, I should have put change as well. I want you to make that change. That is what I'm looking for you to do. Make the change, seek the results. I do want everybody to start out with before and after pics, before and after. Now that's gonna help me out with later on in programs, but I wanna see, where did you begin and where did you end? 45 days, a lot can happen in 45 days, but it's gonna take consistency. So I do need your before pic and I do need your after pic. Some of you have already done that. Thank you so much. But I do want a front facing pic and then I do want a side facing pic. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm gonna stand up. Your front face pic, you can have your sports bra on and your shorts. I want it head on like here. And then I want you to turn to the side. You can have your arms out. You can put your hands on your hips. You can put them behind you. You can put them straight out. It doesn't matter to me, but this is how I want your pics to look. And it can be neck down. I don't have to see your beautiful face. I know you're beautiful. I know that you're pretty. But when I show them, because I will post these before and after pics, you can I will mark out your face, even if your face is in there. I will keep that privacy. And of course, I will always ask for your permission before I just throw your stuff out there on the World Wide Web. But it will help with just tracking your success outside of the marketing component to it. It will help us track where you are, how you're doing, what's going on. And that's going to be important for you to even trust that this program is working for you. So before and after pics. Take advantage of each day. This is what I was talking about here. So every day will look different, you guys. This is where you can find the links to each of the days that we have set throughout the week. Starting with Sunday, that is a reset day. That will take you to this live call that we're on. So all you have to do is just click that. On Mondays, you have your BU Flex or your stretch. I want you to stretch. I really, really, really want you to stretch every single week. Honestly, daily would be great, but y'all know for the past year, we have been stretching at least one time per week, every single week of the year. We have not missed a beat. So great job to us over the last year, 2021, and we did it in 2020 as well. So great job for the past 2 years. We have been stretching at least one time per week. Go us. Nothing's going to change in 2022. I'm just going to add on. So not only will you have to stretch, you do have a core workout that happens on that same day. Let me pull that up for you. Oops, sorry, wrong page. Yeah, sorry, everybody. I got to pull it up. So when you click that button that says Monday, it'll take you here to your flexibility. You will follow one of the videos here. They're loading up still, so that's why you can't see them, but they are loading up. There are videos, plenty of videos down here for you to follow. And so oh, there they go. They're starting to pop up. So I want you to stretch for sure. Get your stretch on, stretch, stretch, stretch. All you do is click it, press play. I tell you what you need. 9 times out of 10, it's just your mat and some water, maybe a sweat towel, but that's all you need. And then here's the workout. Oh yes, here's the workout. You will need to complete this abdominal workout at least one time per week along with your stretch session, okay? So you're doing 4 sets of all of this. You're gonna be burning, it's going to burn. If you're not sure about some of the terminology and the language and all that good stuff, don't worry, I break it down for you. I will break all of that down for you. If you're like, I don't know what a 30-second dip on each side looks like, what is that? I'll go through those things with you. However, I do want you to do this abdominal workout along with a stretch session of your choice. You have plenty to choose from every single week, all right? So, going back, about to change up something. And let me hurry up because I'm talking way too much and I definitely want time at the end. All right, Tuesday, 30 minutes of cardio. I do have a cardio workout that it's available for you. There's a link, it's gonna pull up that cardio regimen for you to do. You do have a choice if you don't wanna do what I have listed, say you're a biker, you're a runner, you like to go to the gym one time a week, that's cool. My suggestion and recommendation for this 45-day program is for you to get 30 minutes of intense cardio every single week. 30 minutes of intense cardio. So Tuesday will give you an example. But if you already have a regimen, say you get up with your girlfriends or your guy friends one time a week anyway, and you all do cardio, you kickbox, you box, you cycle, whatever it is together, boom, do it. That can count as your 30 minutes of cardio, okay? Wednesday is a live training session. Like I said, that will happen at 6:00 p.m. on Wednesdays. Thursday, you have your cardio and you have arms, okay? I give you a regimen to follow as long as the page, you'll click that Thursday link and it'll take you to the upper body workout page. 9 times out of 10, you can utilize a set of hand weights that you have ranging from as low as 5 pounds to as much as 10 to 15 pounds. Whatever you have, utilize what you have. We also have some kettlebell workouts in there as well. If you don't have a kettlebell, but you do have a heavier weight or a can of beans, use what you have. Do not feel like you have to go out and purchase all this stuff. That is not the truth. Utilize what you have at home. But that's what Thursday will bring. And then on Friday, you have a bun builder. Oh yes, it takes you to BU Buns. If y'all remember, BU Buns would take place 1 time per week. You're getting that 1 time per week, but it's gonna happen on Fridays. There is a regimen for you to follow, or you can follow along with one of the videos that is available. But you do have something to do. And that regimen that I have available is a resistance band. So get your resistance bands. You will need your resistance bands for most of the workouts that we do in the 45-day challenge. If you don't have them, I will be glad to send you over a link. Get them for as low as $15 or less on Amazon. Very, very cost efficient, but durable. You want them to last because we utilize them for a lot of workouts that we do. We get a lot of resistance training. And then Saturday, of course, is another live session. If you ever miss any of the sessions, you can click this button right here, live recorded sessions. It'll take you to the playback page of all of the sessions that we do. So if you're ever lost, if you're ever just looking for, I just need to work out real quick. I don't know what's going on. I missed 2 days. I just need to catch up real quick. Click this button here and it will take you to all of the sessions that we have done so that you can catch yourself up, all right? It breaks down the schedule here. Sunday is a live reset, what we're on right now. Monday workout, Tuesday workout, Wednesday live at 6, Thursday workout, Friday workout, Saturday live at 9, okay? So you have access to the schedule right here. If you're ever confused on what's going on, just go here and you'll be able to be guided correctly, okay? BU Nutrition, very important. How to eat over the next 45 days. The focus, write down these 2 words, clean and balanced. That's all I'm looking for. Another thing I want you to write down is, what do you plan on giving up for the next 45 days? What are you letting go? Do you have an issue with fried foods and French fries? I do. So I know that I need to back off those French fries. I absolutely love them. And I actually did just get over a 40-day fast and I did really well. I was very proud of that. But I know I need to hop back on the good foot because it did wonders for me. I felt better. I had more energy. I had cognitive clarity. You know, I just felt really good. Do you need to do better with getting your daily vitamins? Is that something that you need to pick up? It's not only about putting something down, it's also about picking something up. So what do you need to pick up over the next 45 days? What bad habits do you need to replace over the next 45 days? Remember, this program is not only about results, it's about change. That's how you get the results. You have to make the change. So what you can't try to say, well, I need to have my little wine, you know, at least every other night. That's not going to help with the change. You're not going to see the results you're looking for, and it's going to piss you off. So I don't want you to be upset. I do want you to think realistically about what you have going on and really release that grip on whatever is gripping you. Okay. and we can talk about that. Please set up your one-on-one consultation with me so we can get you on the good foot personally. So my schedule should be full of one-on-one consults all throughout the week because I want you guys to get on the good foot early. Okay, if you ever need to just send me your results, your doctor's results, whatever, I have a lot of those coming in too. You can click this button here, questions here, and it'll send it straight to my email. You can copy and paste whatever you need for me to see, result, lab work, whatever. Copy and paste, put it right here, and it'll send to my email address. And when you click here, it will take you to the nutrition portal, okay? When you click on the flyer, it'll click or take you to the nutrition portal. Let's go there real quickly, and then I'm gonna take some questions. Ooh, nutrition. All right, so 45 ways to eat. When you click on that flyer, this is what's gonna take you to. Day 1 through 9, detox, eat for your blood type and drink 1 gallon of water per day. 9 days straight, you're drinking 1 gallon of water per day. Woo, that's a lot of water. Get as close as you can, but we're starting this year off or starting this challenge off with hydration. I want you to be hydrated for sure, so we can rule that out. We need to flush our systems. If you don't know what blood type you are, we'll clean up your eating, but there are ways that you can check for that. You can call, if you've had blood work done recently, given blood, whatever, go call back and find out exactly what your blood type is. If you're unsure, you just can't get those results, then we will go to body type eating for you. But overall, we're going to detox. We're going to detox our bodies for the first 9 days of the challenge. Day 10 through 20, eat your caloric intake and drink the visceral fat water detox daily. So by day 10 through 20, that's 10 days of drinking the visceral fat water detox. We all really like that one in 2021. So I brought that back and I worked it into your program for the next 45 days. And if you're not sure what your caloric intake should be, very easy to find that out. Whip out your handy dandy MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is a free app. It's a free app that tracks everything that you're eating. It's like your goal calculator, if you will. It calculates everything. And yes, there's a free version and there's a premium version. I personally use the free version, love it. It works just fine for me. But if you want to be Big Boss of the South and get that premium version, by all means, do your thing because it does come with great benefits. Day 21 through 30, choose the detox recipe and follow the meal plan. I'll scroll down so you can see those. And day 31 through 45, meal plan, eating a gallon of water every 2 days. So that day 31 through 45 is going to be more realistic day-to-day eating for you. And that will take you off of the 45 days into real life. So I don't want you to simply leave the 45-day challenge and then go back to do whatever it is you want to do or whatever you're doing before. That day 31 through 45 is probably the most critical because it's going to keep those results that you're looking to keep. So let's scroll down a little bit. If you need to take your measurements, it gives you the key point system there. We can get into that. How you'll get started, log everything. This will take you to the MyFitnessPal app that I was telling you about. The detox gives you a blurb about the different detoxes or the importance of detoxes and the recommended fruits to consume on a detox. All of your detox water recipes are right here and tea recipes as well. So if you're like, I want to try something a little bit different, feel free to dive in any of these recipes available there. Step 3, water. It's going to recap water. You can calculate your water intake here. So if you're not sure about how much you're drinking, say you're like, Reagan, a gallon is too much for me. Doctors say X, Y, and Z about water because I do have clients who are like, they literally cannot consume a gallon of water. I get it. If you cannot, you come here, calculate your water intake here. It's going to be very important for you. There's a healthy cheat sheet for whenever you're grocery shopping. So click on that healthy cheat sheet, it'll take you there. You can calculate your macros here. If you do not have MyFitnessPal or a phone that allows you to calculate or download MyFitnessPal, calculate your macros right here. You have vegetables, fruits, chicken, turkey, nuts. All of these are broken down by macronutrients. So these are guides for you. Print them out, put them on your refrigerator. Do what you want to do with those, screenshots and put them on your phone. But these are going to be just things that you can use well after the 45 days are over. We'll get into later about how many times a day you should eat. I think starting out, aim to eat around 4 times per day, everybody, 4 times per day. So you'll hear me play around with that number a little bit. Some of you have heard me say around 6 times per day, just depending on your schedule. Some of you have heard me say 3 times per day, depending on your level of activity every single day. So everybody's just a little bit different. I provide you with my schedule, one of the schedules that I followed over time, and that's exactly what I would do. Of course, it has changed since then, but it's a good way to think about if my day got started at 5:30 in the morning and I know I need to be in the bed at 11:30 p.m., this is how I need to eat throughout the day. Okay, this is an old schedule because 5:30 a.m. is unlawful for me at this moment, but it gives you a good guide. The nutrition portal goes on and on and on. I think all the way through around 20 steps. So there's so much here for you to follow. Do not try to accomplish all of this in 1 week, let alone in 2 weeks. Don't even try to accomplish all of this in 3 weeks. Take it one step at a time, one step at a time. You'll have access to this for a long time. So make sure you take it one step at a time and also go through the change and realize what works for you and what does not work for you. That's going to be important. You'll see I even put in step 9, slow down. This is not a race. It really is not a race. You want to take your time with these changes, all right? I talk about good carbs versus bad carbs. A lot of us say, I'm cutting carbs. I want to cut carbs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. With the cardio regimen, that workout regimen that I have planned for you for the next 45 days, you don't need to cut any carbs, okay? But the type of carbs that you need to cut and scale back on can be found here, okay? And we'll talk about that. Beware of processed foods. Over your 45 days, I want you to be aware of those processed foods. Those are the hidden killers, the silent killers. I talk about that a lot. Stay in season, foods in season near me. There's a link. It'll take you to what is in season around you. What are cherries in season for you right now? Are berries in season for you right now? Depending on where you are, where you live, it's different for everybody, but it's a good way to find out what is in season, what foods, fruits, vegetables are in season for you. So you can make it a little bit easier when you do grocery shop or even when you plan and prepare your meals. Proteins, we talk about proteins a lot. I'll take you to a protein guide there. Blood type, exploring your blood type eating. We talk about that a lot, especially in these next 9 days with detoxing. It's always going to be good to bounce back into blood type. And I will tell you now, in the next 45-day challenge that we begin, come the 1st of March, guess what? We're going to jump right back into blood type eating, okay? So I believe in it. I think it's really good for you. So find out what your blood type is over the next couple of weeks if you can, if you don't know. Pre-post workout meals, it goes over that. Visceral fat, we talk about that. Y'all, this goes on and on and on. So I won't bore you with the details, but I will allow you to get in there yourself and just kind of explore around. So that's what the portal looks like. So if you're ever in question about anything, when we have our one-on-one, let's pull up the portal. I want you to go through it, ask questions, because it's the only way that you're going to be able to get it. So that's what you can expect over the next 45 days. These resets will take place every other Sunday. So hop on a quick 30-minute beep beep, ask your questions, and we're done. Okay, I'm gonna open up the floor for anybody who does have a question. Who has questions for moi? Any questions? We're on day 2. It's new. I'm excited. Who has questions about anything pertaining to nutrition or the program?
I have a quick question. So I am excited, and I see you have a very complete and thorough program. So I'm excited about these upcoming 45 days. I have been a lifelong Weight Watchers
Mhm.
member. Not that I'm at goal for Weight Watchers, but just I've been connected to that program for a long time. So I do use their e-tools. I wonder if there's a way I can combine using their tools with tracking some of the things you were recommending with MyFitnessPal.
Mhm. If I were you, make it simple. Continue to utilize the tools that you're already using. You know, don't try to recreate the process.
Okay.
Now, I will say this. If it's working for you in regards to the psychology of just utilizing it and being consistent with it, if it's working, don't get fancy, okay? Because it's not broken, it's working for you. Now, if you're like, yeah, I pick it up, but then I put it down, I get bored, you know, I'm not consistent. I might pick it up for 2 days, but then I might drop it for 2 weeks. Then I might need to say, all right, if I were you, put that to a side. Don't use that for a good week. Let's introduce you to something new because you might need something new. So it's all in what's working for you. And there are so many other tools. I utilize MyFitnessPal and I push MyFitnessPal just because I've used it for so long and I really like it. And I've seen the it's more user friendly than what it was 10 years ago for sure.
Yeah.
So, you know, but if Weight Watchers is working for you, I am not knocking them. I just personally don't have experience with it, but if it's working, don't stop using it.
Okay. The only big difference I noticed in what you were describing is Weight Watchers doesn't look at calories. They use points.
Points. Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
So, well, this is what I would suggest. If you're open to it, set Weight Watchers aside just for a week. Set it aside for a week. Try MyFitnessPal or compare. Use both. Now, it might be a little bit more work for you, but download MyFitnessPal and answer all the questions. You're going to set up your profile, your weight, size, age, how many times a week do you work out, et cetera, et cetera. It's going to go through all of those things. And on our one-on-one, we can go through that.
Okay.
And it's going to pretty much put out, and I say it's a calculator because if you're saying, this is what I am, this is where I'm trying to go, it's going to say, well, this is what you need to do.
Okay.
So that's why I say it's more of a calculator, and it gives you those things like if you're working out 4 times per week, your caloric intake is going to look one way. If you're only working out 1 time per week, your caloric intake is going to look completely different.
Okay.
So, and it gives you more practices, like real life practices, because if you're going to the store and you're grocery shopping, they're not giving you those Weight Watcher points. They're giving you how many calories is in.
And that's
that.
fine.
You get what I'm saying? So
I do.
I would just say, try both, try both and see what works.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Other questions? I don't bite, you guys. That was a really good question. I had never gotten that one before. That was really good. Any questions?
I just need to work on being consistent and just, sticking to the plan.
Why do you get off?
Life, practice, little people, work. So yeah, so I had Shamika that was working on my, what I'm putting into the body. Had to step away, financially. So now it's back to, okay, what can you prepare that won't kill you because you're not a cook? And just trying to see what's what. What you looking
at the bottom, that baby, hey, little baby, that baby is so
This is
cute.
Mr. Elijah. This is
Hey,
Caden's little brother. I got headphones in, so he can't hear y'all. He was looking like, what they doing?
What are they doing? What are people talking about? At the end of the Nutrition Portal, Taz, you are someone who you need, and honestly, we all hit this point at some point in time, but you really need to lean into sheet pan recipes, crock pot recipes, those type of recipes where it's a prep and it's on, bye, gone, you get home, you're scooping it out and you're moving forward with life.
Yeah.
And it's going to be something that you have to really, over the next 45 days, because it's going to take some time. And I don't know if y'all remember, I say this all the time. For some people, they can get the change and a week later, they good to go. Some people, it takes weeks. For some people, it's months. For some people, it's years. And as life changes, new life comes into the program and the regimen, things are always going to be shifted in some way, shape, or form. So you're always going to have to, what you did last year at this time is not what you can do this year at this time. You have to always make that change. And yeah, it's like, dang, I don't never get a break. You don't. Sorry, you don't. And that's just the reality. I don't have that cupcake response that you're looking for. Girl, that's all you need to do. I don't have that. You're gonna always have to make some type of an adjustment. And you know, who knows, 2 weeks later, you might have to adjust again. We don't know. But once you realize that what you're doing is no longer working for you, that's when you have to catch the change. And the problem is that time in between. Are you catching this moment weeks later? Are you catching this moment within days? Are you catching this moment, you know, well after? When are you having that aha moment that this regimen is no longer working for me because of whatever reason? Practices, finances, you know, whatever, new job, new position, more meetings, later days, earlier days. When are you catching this aha moment? When is it happening for you? Because the moment that it happens for you, that's when you need to say, okay, it's time for me to make a change.
Okay.
That's really what it's going to have to be. So today might look different than day 30. Guess what we're going to have to do? Make the change.
Yeah.
It's just that hard. I'm not even going to say it's just that simple.
And we're still competing.
And you're still competing. So that lets you know, traveling, you're doing a lot of moving. What do you need to do so that you can be prepared for travel?
Yep.
So we'll talk about that. Don't make sure you set up your one-on-one with me so we can work out what your plan needs to be. And let's focus on, you see, I have day 1 through 9, day 10 through 20. Let's try it that way. You see that there's a new plan every couple of days, every week and a half, every 15 days, there's some type of new plan that you're going to be following. So let's take it, let's break it down for you for those days. I mean, for, you know, what those weeks or what those days need to look like for you at this point in time and go from there. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Right. Any other questions before I let you all go? Any further questions? They're good questions. That was a good one, Taz, because I think a lot of people experienced that. That was really good. Anybody else? All right.
For the access that page that you, I'm sorry, to access the page that you just had up, we gotta be paid, right?
Yes, it's,
Okay.
yes, it will. For paid, yes, paid users, yes.
So will it say, because I mean, I guess I'm seeing the ones that I previously paid for. So I guess I had to click on that 45-day link to add it?
Yeah, whenever you, let me see, because I'll have to go in and manually add. So I'll make sure I get you in there on that page if I haven't added you. Same thing that Sylvia was saying, because I hadn't given her access yet. So I'll make sure I give you access if I haven't given access.
Okay. Well, we'll be meeting one-on-one because I'm about to start back working out. And I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. I had a one-on-one yesterday and we were talking about what modifications need to look like. And by this time, I mean, a lot of y'all have been with me for years. You know how to modify, but again, things change. So you might be like, I really don't know how to modify this one. This is different for me. So we can go through what modifications need to look like. And as you ease back into things, because I know it has to be more of an easing for you. Yeah, if I'm not mixing you with somebody else, but yeah, I think we talked about you getting back into the swing of things. So we'll get you right. Don't worry. We'll get you right.
So Ms. Reagan, as soon as we hit your site, we should see the 45-day, right?
It should. Now, you know, we always have an issue with your email. I send it to TS5094, that email.
.com?
At what.com?
att.com?
That's the one.
Okay.
You're not seeing it?
Well, I don't know. I'm just hoping that I can just access it through my through my phone, my iPhone.
We'll try it now and make sure, and just text me if you cannot, and I'll get you right.
Okay.
Because that's what I'm about to do. As soon as we hop off, I'm just gonna go through and make sure everybody has access to everything. And if you're noticing, honestly, in the next 10 minutes that you don't have access, let me know, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, ladies, thank y'all for joining. Of course, if y'all have questions, you know where to reach me, Lord. And set up your one-on-one before and after pics. Please don't forget, do not NAMO workout before sending a before and after pic. Don't you do it. I need before and after pics, please. Okay. All right. Thank y'all. Have a great day,
Yeah.
ladies. And tomorrow
Thank you.
you're stretching tomorrow in abs. So I should be getting receipts. Sylvia, I say receipts a lot, meaning I need proof. Send me a receipt, proof of purchase. Let me see what happened. You can
Okay.
say, girl, I just finished it and my abs are on fire. That's a receipt. I'll take it. Okay. So
Okay.
get that ab workout done as well as your stretch session done, please. All right. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Thank you.